Alright guys, here we are for episode 1 with the Orzhov Control deck. From my experience playing this deck so far, probably 25-30 games-ish, maybe closer to 40, I don't know. Been playing it all day, and a little bit yesterday, so we're playing against Dead Meat 1980, rank 34. Yeah, probably only one game per video because the games take a long time. So we're on the play, and we have a turn 3 Read the Bones. We also have a Murder. We don't have the mana to cast it, but Read the Bones should help us. To get a black source, we have double Outburst, so we should have no trouble getting 5 mana and finding a black source. So yeah, start with the Plains. This will let our Isolated Chapel come in untapped, and then we can play the Sanitarium. Presuming we don't pick up anything else different, but let's see what we're up against. 60 card pile starts with Sinister Concoction. So it could be a Delirium deck, or a Madness deck, because that thing wants to put cards in the graveyard. We picked up another white source. It's not what we're after, but it's another land. We definitely want to get to 5 on time, so certainly a welcome sight to see lands at this stage of the game. So blue-black, is this a zombie deck? Nagging Thoughts. Have no idea what that does. So after he makes his decisions, I'm going to go and read it. Oops, that's a swamp. Look at the top 2 cards of your library. Put one of them into your hand and the other into your graveyard. And it's a Madness card. Alright, so we're not going to show him the Sanitarium. We're going to read the bones. We're looking for black mana or gas, pretty much. If it's white mana, we're going to skip it. We're going to take Gideon. I'm sorry. We're going to take that. We do have a land for next turn, so yeah. Gideon and Sorin. Still don't have the extra black source, though. Excuse me, but a turn 4 Gideon's going to be pretty good. Let's see how it matches up against a turn 3 Liliana. At least Gideon can attack her. At least Gideon can attack her. So we don't have an Anguished Unmaking or any other way to deal with that Lily right now. So we are going to play the Gideon. If we play the token, he's just going to minus it, but then if we get to attack Lily, then we'll actually still have a token on the other side. So we still will make a token here. And if he pluses Lily, she'll be at 5. If he doesn't present a blocker, Gideon can kill her. So let's see. It's a tutelage. Interesting. Very interesting. I've got ways to deal with that. Hopefully he doesn't tip him into the graveyard, but there's nothing we can do. So with just 1 open mana, he's not going to be able to deal with Gideon at sorcery speed. So his Lily's going to bite the dust. I just realized I'm recording, and there's no reason for me to have my my headset has the removable microphone attachment. There's no reason for me to have that plugged in. It just potentially could tip him off to what I'm doing. So let's just get the land in play. Turn Gideon into a 5/5 and swing at Lily. Punch her in the nose. Shocking a man assaulting a woman like that. And they're supposedly on the same team. Shameful, so there's nothing we want to murder. And my controller has been doing this all day long. I don't understand. It just keeps randomly dying. Anyway, so we got to find a way to deal with that tutelage. I do have 2 Anguished Unmakings in the deck and an Angelic Purge. So hopefully they don't end up. We lost the other Gaia Reach Sanitarium, which is just fine. And we also lost a Declaration in Stone, which I think is probably going to be alright, unless he's playing some kind of token spam with From Under the Floorboards or something. Or Rise from the Tides. Pieces of the puzzle. I didn't see any reveal cards. So yeah, I don't have any idea what he put into his hand. We can have a look at his graveyard, though. Kozilek is down there. So I definitely want a Sanitarium here. Definitely don't need both Outbursts and a Languish. So I'm going to ditch the Languish. So every time I activate the Sanitarium, he's going to get to mill me. That's something that I have to keep in mind. That's something that I've not come across yet. So that makes him draw a card and mills me for 2. Interesting. That's kind of shitty. So I'm going to have to go all Sorin here. I'm going to have to go all Sorin on you. First things first. I'm going to attack with Gideon for 7. So yeah, Gaia Reach against a tutelage. I haven't had that come up before, so probably not going to be doing that too often. And does this draw a card? No, it's put it into your hand. Not that it matters because I'm drawing it, not him. It is Oath Liliana. We burned him for 3. He's down to 10. He gets to mill 2 more. It's not one of our answers. Wonder if he's playing counterspells. So he's going to destroy the 2/2. Because he's got no other choice. He spends 1 life instead of taking 2. Discards Guy's Revenge. Can he, like, Necromantic summons that now and knock out one of my Planeswalkers? Yep. Yep, that's what he's going to do. We got the Oath in hand, so he's going to kill a Planeswalker. Most likely Gideon, because that actually threatens him. Yeah, because Gideon actually pushes through damage, so now he's got that Guy's Revenge. So we're just going to Oath and take care of that thing. I suppose I should have drawn a card first, but get that the fuck off the board. I'd like to pick up a Blessed Alliance in case he does that again. See what we get, though. It's an Anguished Unmaking, which I can cast, but I can't target a Guy's Revenge if he does that again. Should I knock out the tutelage? I don't think it's time yet. But I do need to kill him somehow. I do need to kill him somehow. And that's just a clock that I don't need. I'm not sure if that's correct or not. If he's got another Necromantic summons for that Guy's Revenge. Yep. So there goes Sorin. He's not even playing any green mana in his deck. I guess he just relies on discarding it and reanimating it. So I'm going to have the Planar Outburst to get rid of it. So I lost 2 Planeswalkers. Grass. How much mana do we have now? I can animate a land, and since I don't want to activate Gaia Reach, I can Outburst, awaken it, and put the counters on the Sanitarium. Meanwhile, I took out the tutelage. Don't mind me. Still, now I got a 4/4. He's playing pieces of the puzzle. He's probably digging for Grasp of Darkness. Should be looking at his graveyard. Oath of Jace, Drowned Catacomb, Sinister Concoction. He hit no instants or sorceries there. And I'm pretty sure that's all this hits. Other pieces of the puzzle. Tutelage, so he gets a Languish, he can kill my land. Let's go have a look at his graveyard. See what kind of removal he's packing, etc. Okay, now we got a Lily. Alright, let's start ticking her up. It'll take him to 2, and if we pick up another land, we can Outburst and make a 4/4 on the spot, because I don't think this Sanitarium is going to live. Although we did pick up a zombie because of Oath Liliana. See what he's got. He got Tutelage, Pieces of Puzzle, Sinister Concoction, Oath of Jace, Revenge. He's got 2 summons gone, so he's only got 1 more of those left. He's going to Languish here. Sinister Concoction, Jace, Plated Crusher, another. So he's not playing any green. He's just relying on discarding and reanimating those green creatures. Interesting. And he's going to Gaia Reach. I want a land here. I didn't get one, but I do want a land. So Ditch of Grasp. An untapped land specifically is what I want, because then he's dead. No, then he is not dead, because I lost my Sanitarium. Either way, we get to play the journal now. And keep ticking up, Lily. Question is he going to find that other reanimation spell? Pour over the pages. Does that dig for him? That draws 3, lets him untap 2 lands? Is that what it does? So he's playing blue, black, green fatties without green mana. Ditches an island. Does he have the summons? He's got a prized amalgam. I still haven't seen a Blessed Alliance yet. Are there any in my graveyard? That's a card that... No, there aren't any in my graveyard. Do I want to grasp that? I mean, I don't see any reason not to. So we get a clue. We get a Forsaken Sanctuary, which enters tapped. I'm going to pop this clue. See what we get. Still no Blessed Alliance. Still ticking up Lily. And next turn we do have a lethal planar outburst if he doesn't have a blocker. Ever After. Well, that's kind of shitty. So what is he going to get? Definitely 2 of his big green fatties. Does he have double revenge? No, double revenge would have killed me. Now the outburst is lethal as long as he doesn't put a blocker down. I don't even know why I'm saying that, because I'm going to kill the blocker with the planar outburst. I just want him to tap all his mana out, so now he's going to kill Lily. So that guy's revenge has taken out 3 of my planeswalkers. I understand why he hasn't just killed me yet, though. He probably could have killed me with those. And tutelage. Okay, so I win the game. None of that shit's indestructible. I have the 9th land. Amalgam comes back. Tapped, but it doesn't matter because it's dying. I just have to not fuck this up. And knowing me, you know, anything's possible with me. But what we're going to do is we're going to planar outburst. We're going to cast it for the awaken cost. We are going to awaken the one way over here. And we are going to not tap that one way over there. Thank you very much. And then we're going to swing for 4. Certainly an interesting deck. I kind of like it. I kind of like what he was going after there. Just throw shit in the graveyard and reanimate it. Those big green fatties are pretty nasty. Plenty of ways to discard them so you don't have to worry about them getting stuck in your hand. Excuse me, I like it. We managed to get there, though. Like I said, if he had not gone after the Planeswalkers, he had to go after Gideon. He had to go after Sorin. I'm not sure he had to go after Lily, though. She was a turn away from ultimating. And I hit my maximum number of coins for today, which is fine by me. So what's the timestamp here? We're at 13 minutes. So we'll try for another one. I'd like to get another one in. But, you know, it's my new philosophy. If the game doesn't connect, the game doesn't connect, and I'm out of here. So my commentary was bad on that last game, though. Like, I kept talking about things a turn behind without reacting to the current board state. You know, that's something that I got to work on. Jeez, it's been so long since I did this. I used to do this every fucking day, you know. Every single day I'd sit down and record an episode and pop it up. The good old days. Well, on the bright side, though, at least I'm playing the game every day now. So I'm starting to get back into it. It's just the main thing. My interest is starting to get renewed. Despite the connectivity issues, at least it's streaky. I can get a few games in a row. Then when the app crashes, I can just turn it off and at least be satisfied knowing that I got my couple of games in. You know, before I couldn't even get that first game, which was absolutely infuriating. Just not to be able to get the first game at all and just waste half an hour and sit there and think, what did I just do with my life? Alright, RPM Swerve, rank number 1. So let's see. 2-lander, no white. Doesn't look good. 1-lander, yep. 1-lander, yep. 1-lander, yep. 2-lander, Blessed Alliance. Maybe we get to Languish on the draw? That's rough. I'm only playing 26 land in the deck, so I mean, that's all. Only 26. Yeah. What are you going to do? I mean, if you don't get the land, you don't get the land. So, I mean, the rank 1's got to get their win somehow. I might be able to get there. We got a, 2 mana removal spell. We got a 3 mana removal spell if it, absolutely comes to that. We got a sweeper on 4. We just need to start drawing some land, and there's 24 more in there, so. But not an encouraging start. Alright, Consul's Lieutenant. We're definitely going to take that out. So that's good, because that's a powerful card. And we did pick up the 3rd land, which is good. At least gives us Anguished Unmaking if we absolutely need it on the 3rd turn. Could have used a few Blessed Alliances in that last game against those Geyser Revenges, though, man. Like, that would have been Planeswalker saving. Here's a Sunblade Elf, so he's on the 1-drop plan. 1-drop 2/2. He's going to bring that. And we are going to say, sacrifice an attacking creature, sir. So your lieutenant is gone. I'd love to pick up a Read the Bones here, just because I can pretty much guarantee myself a 4th land, and then we can languish the board, and maybe get ourselves out of this mess. So what did we get? It was a Murder. We can cast that. I'm going to take 2 here. That's my plan. Unless he plays like a 4-drop that I want to kill. I'm not going to spend one of these 2 spells on a 1-drop 2/2. Sunblade Elf. So, I mean, I'll take my chances on drawing the land for the Languish, if that's all he's got for me. So, we're going to 18, unless he has Pump. Still got a long road ahead, though. So, give us the land, come on. That is an Isolated Chapel, and I'm going to wait another turn. My life total is fairly healthy. I've got some spot removal if something disastrous happens, like a crazy fucking Angelic Destiny. So I think I'm pretty safe here. I could take 4. Any more than that, I might blow a spot removal spell, but I'd like to see him play out to the board more. Undercity Troll, good. 3 for 1 now instead of 2 for 1. Play out another 2-drop, man. Token Free Blade. Put it down there. I want to see it. Alright, we're taking 4. Not going to pull the trigger on one of these because there's no pump coming. Okay, 4. So he plays out 1 more and holds back, so that's... I think pushing 1 extra creature there is certainly fine, but we are definitely going to languish. And say 3 for 1, thank you very much. You can't regen that anyway. Even if you had the mana, it wouldn't save it from languish. Make a Stand is 3 mana, you don't have 3 mana for that. And it doesn't matter. Enshrouding Mist? What the fuck is that? So yeah, you just wasted a card, congratulations. Prevent all damage, I'm not doing damage to your creatures, bro. Alright. He's gonna be very disappointed when he... I actually just heard him. I just heard him in my earphones. He's like, "Oh, it didn't work. God damn it!" Which was pretty funny. So yeah, he blew a couple of cards. Not that those cards were threatening to me in any way, because I don't deal damage here. So we'll just pass it back to him, and then we can start the Gaia Reach process and start digging for some things. So what's he got? Sky Hunter Skirmisher. Not going to spend removal on that just yet. Let's have a look at what the top card of our library is. That was interesting. These are 2 good spells. I imagine whatever comes off the top I'm probably going to throw away. But it just gets us 1 card deeper. If it's a Planeswalker, maybe I'll throw away a Murder or something. So let's see. It's just a land. And he threw away Enshrouding Mist. Good call. Good fucking call. Yeah, we're gonna Soar and kill that for just the -1. Absolutely. So we're probably pretty good now. I think we've stabilized. Soren's going to be able to draw us out of this hole. We got removal spells for whatever single threats he plays. And he's got one card in hand. And let's see what comes up. Soren always hits a land. I think I hit 7 out of 8 in a game recently. Yep. There it is. 1 for 1, baby. 1 for 1 on the lands. So we're going to wait for the murder, just in case he tries to slap an aura on or something. Try to get that 2 for 1 value. He shows us a land. That's great. He should have held on to that since I'm playing the Sanitarium. Yeah, he's going face, so I'm going to let that go and then let it go again. Alright, stop the timer at the last minute. I always try to make sure they don't try to pump at the last minute. And, you know, sometimes you can bait him into a 2 for 1. Didn't look like he was going down that path. And let us do the Sanitarium. So if he'd kept that land in his hand, he could have easily discarded, and I could be gassing him up right now, but let's throw away our land. And we pick up another. And watch Soren hit another one. Can we go 2 for 2? 2 for 2, baby. Soren always hits a land. I'm not joking, guys. It's pretty disturbing, actually. I'm thinking about starting a chart and putting down some hard data, but he does always hit a land. So let's see what our opponent's got now. Land. And we're going to Gaia Reach again. Throw away our land, see what we get. Gas us up. Another Grasp. He pitches Titanic Growths. There's Ulamog. That's what I would have liked to have hit off Soren. Instead, we're going to hit a land. He's viewing revealed cards. Oh, it's Tamio's Journal. We burn for 5. And we get our clue making engines into play. Now the card advantage has gone through the roof. Absolutely insane. How much mana do we have access to? 8 currently. Not that far away from Ulamog. Let's keep digging, though. Declaration in Stone. What are we going to pitch? We'll pitch a Grasp, since we have doubles. We got a nice removal suite here now. There goes another Titanic Growth. Man, he can't seem to draw into a creature, even though I'm helping him filter through his deck. There's another Declaration in Stone. So we're 2 for 3 on Soren on the land. Oh wow, 2 for 4. He's looking up. He's looking up. So we're not actually winning the game in any way, though. We're just kind of sitting here, dirtling around. I can't believe people don't quit. You know, my game plan is not to actually play my win conditions and actually win the game. It's to just to grief you until you concede. I mean, that's how this works. I'm actually looking for land now. And I'm going to grasp this. Just fuck it. Just fuck it. Suppression Bonds, we can safely throw that away. There goes another pump spell. Decided lack of creatures, though. Alright, read the bones. Let's get some land. Let's cast this Ulamog. So, do we want Languish or Suppression Bonds? No. Do we want land? Yes, there's a Shambling Vent. And there's a Sorin. Blessed Alliance, so we got a full hand. Then we can draw 2 cards off the top to get a land, Ulamog. Or I could beat him with a Sorin ultimate, potentially. What do I want to do? Yeah, I mean, I could have just tutored any card from my deck. I just want a land. Oh, there's Gideon. Oh, there's a land. Alright, let's play the Isolated Chapel. Let's Ultimate Sorin, just for a laugh, since he's still on board. And then let's cast Ulamog and take out 2 of his dual lands. Alright, so now we have 23 power on the board. We have to ditch a land. Well, we have to ditch a card. Obviously land. And there's an Anointer of Champions. Still a recording. Tragic Arrogance. So we're going to do this. We're not going to bother activating the Sorin. He has no cards. Let's just swing with the team. Exile 20. Punch him for 23. Like, what? Why? Why do you hang around that long? I mean, how do you think you can win? I don't know. I don't know, guys. Thanks for watching. And we'll see you next time.